This time, they haven't yet claimed us. We have some relationship with China, but that's to come. Represent to them serious kinds of problems. But also, black people represent a serious problem to the United States government and has done so historically. That's why Malcolm X is dead. That's why Martin Luther King is dead. Russians didn't do that. That's why more than 28 members of the Black Panther Party in 1968 alone were murdered. The Russians didn't do that. That's why this community and our people have been under aggression. That's why a spy center is being developed right here in North St. Louis. Even as they're pushing black people out of our homes, gentrifying us and things like that, taking away our properties, created this entity that they call a land bank administration for the purpose of stealing property from black people legally. Even as they're doing that kind of thing, they're attacking those of us who are trying to defend this community and to bring economic development to this community. That's what we do. That's what we do here. That's what we've done historically. So when it comes to this issue about Russia and Ukraine, where Russia has spent, where the United States has, in this last budget offering that I saw, talked about more than $40 billion more that they're given to this entity that they call Ukraine, the entity that they put in power after overthrowing the legitimate government in Ukraine in 2014. We're supposed to have forgotten that, to put themselves closer to the border of Russia that they have declared to be some kind of adversary, though they haven't explained to us why it's an adversary, though I don't care why they would say that. The fact is that we are able to say that we are not pacifists. We are not pacifists at all. We believe that there's a difference in just wars and unjust wars, and we are opposed to unjust wars, and we support just wars. Unjust wars are those wars that try to colonize people, keep them under tyranny, bury them under oppression, and just wars are those wars that are fought by oppressed people to liberate themselves. We don't just support Russia in this war against Ukraine. We support Palestine. Even as the U.S. government and U.S. citizens are leaving this country every day, going to Palestine, where that is murdering Palestinian Arabs on a daily basis. Don't tell us that we can't have friends that you don't like. Because the fact is, the friends that we have were people who will be opposed to murdering people in Palestine, murdering people in North St. Louis, murdering people in Afghanistan, murdering people in Syria. We would be opposed to them. And so anybody who would stand up for the liberation of those people, we're on their side, or anything like that. One. Secondly, yes, I have been to Russia, but I've also been to South Africa. I've been to Ghana. I've been to various other places in Africa. I've been to Nicaragua. I've been all kinds of places where oppressed people are organizing, because black people need not to be isolated. And that's what this government would do. They would have us isolated, assuming that there is nothing that we can turn to except Joe Biden, who turned loose 100,000 policemen in the street with his omnibus crime bill that's probably killed Mike Brown. And the Russians didn't kill Mike Brown, by the way. Nobody said the Russian did that. That was an American domestic soldier that they called the police that killed Mike Brown. I say, don't the people have a right to be happy? You know, talking about these niggas up here in college. The brothers say, no, we ain't got a right to be happy. Who the hell told you you had the right to be happy when your brothers and sisters is rotting over there in the projects? Long as every brother and sister is there and all of you ain't free from this stuff, none of us got a right to be happy till all of us. See what I'm saying? You have no right to say that you are satisfied with America when you know the same brothers and sisters that some of you went to high school with who was not privileged enough to make it with you. You understand what I'm saying? It's catching hell from the man right now. You see what I'm saying? Check.
works and all of the subsequent books is now being held at the University of Houston and Harvard University for further study on this book of law. You see what I'm saying? But in this book of law, it says only the lords of the earth will survive. More, or the blackamoor, means lord of the earth. It said, don't worry about the filthy ones. We will handle them, and they will surely die. It says, damn those who have pity on those filthy ones. Who is the filthy man? The skunk of the planet Earth, the swine, the white man, right? You know that. He didn't take a bath up until recently. And in Europe, they still don't take baths. That's why perfume was invented. The only reason why they're taking a bath in America is because America is a commercial society that sells soap and washing powder, and so therefore it's feasible to take a bath, and they still didn't take a bath that much until they invented the damn shower. And they didn't. The complete works and all of the subsequent books is now being held at the University of Houston and Harvard University for further study on this book of law. You see what I'm saying? But in this book of law, it says only the lords of the earth will survive. More, or the blackamoor, means lord of the earth. It said, don't worry about the filthy ones. We will handle them, and they will surely die. It says, damn those who have pity on those filthy ones. Who is the filthy man? The skunk of the planet Earth, the swine, the white man, right? You know that. He didn't take a bath up until recently. And in Europe, they still don't take baths. That's why perfume was invented. The only reason why they're taking a bath in America is because America is a commercial society that sells soap and washing powder, and so therefore it's feasible to take a bath, and they still didn't take a bath that much until they invented the damn shower, and they didn't have to take a bath all the time. That's the filthy, the wretched of the earth, the dregs of humanity, the white man. Check.
The privilege card is gone. The power is gone. America is fallen. The government has screwed you without Vaseline. And Trump was the main leader. And why can't you just accept that? Why come you just can't accept that Trump betrayed you? You want to look for everybody else to blame. You want to blame the brown-skinned people, the natives, the Mexicans, the blacks. But you never want to admit that somebody that looks just like you, talk like you, have your same interests, betrayed you. Trump don't give a shit about no white man or woman. So it's not about knocking on doors, trying to get white folks' attention. There is no more power. There's no more white power. That's just dead, man. The only white power you have is the leash that the synagogues have gave you. And basically what the synagogues have done is tighten that leash where you don't have really no power. You're just a working stiff. And it scares the hell out of you. Like I said, your biggest concern is becoming a minority, and it's already here. And if y'all don't know why you're getting stopped while black, you don't know why all the Karens are Ken, and most of them are in their late 40s, 50s, and 60s. These are the people who see that they're becoming a minority. And the sons and daughters and nieces and nephews don't give a shit. They rocking with the hip-hoppers. If it's a different time now, man. Then you fight and say, oh, we can come back. You can't come back. You had a good run, man. You had 400 years of fierce. At some point, you're going to have to, your throne is going to be taken. And you did such a shitty job at it. All the presidents, and to my Obama black, okay, all the presidents are family related, some type of bloodline, okay? And not one of them made America great again. They all took, stole, and caused war and havoc and went to foreign countries and killed for no reason. I'm still waiting on the weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. It never happened. They did a picture with Matt Damon. See, they can put the truth in the film, but they can't tell the truth on film. You know, that's something. They can't go to CNN and tell you what I just said, but they can put it in the film starring Matt Damon. It is what it is. So I wanted to talk about this because I've seen it, and I thought it would be a good topic to talk about how they're trying so hard to get their groove back with this white nationalism bullshit. And it's just not working. And you can see they're getting frustrated. And basically what they're saying is white America has just become too liberal. Well, get the people that believe like you and form your own ally. Just start going crazy. You know? The truth of the matter is, man, America will never be what it used to be. The shit, at some point, iron wears out. You know, my mom used to say that. You know, when you get tired of bullshit, sometimes iron wears out, don't it? The synagogues employed your people. The externizers, whatever they want to call them. They employed your people for a period of time, and the whole agenda is to take the power back when the time was right. And right now the time is right. You never had the Americas. The Americas had you. And I don't think Caucasian men and women think that. They don't see that. They keep saying that we're powerful people. We're American. You're not powerful people. You know, I mean, we're talking real talk. That's why I like pull up. We're talking real talk. And if you don't have a thick skin, you might as well leave right now. You don't have a history. And what kills me at these white nationals, they'll sit back and say, the white race. You don't have a race. You have a people that kill for absolutely no reason. Bullies. This is why the Caucasian race and the European race, even in the UK, even in other countries, London, England, they do this. They have that same attitude. That's y'all bloodline, man. You believe that whatever you ask for, you should have. You believe that, you know, you are the most powerful. You know what, man? Come on. The first thing you want to understand is if you are a powerhouse, like you say, everything is documented. You don't have to prove the documents, but it's documented in history. We know this, right? Show me where your ancestors built it. Show me where your ancestors invented anything besides a bullet, right? Show me something that was so tangible that you was a trendsetter and you changed the way the world thought about clothing, music, food. You can't, because it never happened. What you did, you sit back and watch all these people with their talents and you put an army together. You're great at killing. That's the best thing you're at. You're good at killing. So you put these armies and special ops together, and you went killing, and to take it and to put your name on it, said we own it now. The scriptures say that they put their names on everything. You do. You go to a park, you name it after John. You go to a mall, you name it after your auntie. It's true. You name everything after yourselves because you don't have no history, man. I mean, we talking real shit here. And the reason I'm bringing it up because you got these guys walking around some parts of the South talking about the white man is being picked on. The white man is being walked on. It's time that we take it back. Take what back? You never had it. The synagogues made you an employee. And basically the synagogue is the true Esau. Okay? You're the Edomites. You're the people from the Caucasus Mountains. Idumea. That's why you are the Edomites. That makes you Caucasian cave dweller. And we're not trying to be malicious. Man, we just spitting. That's why you are the Edomites. That makes you Caucasian cave dweller. And we're not trying to be malicious. Man, we just spitting facts. And if you're a person that can't stand it, you may want to leave the room because we don't sugarcoat shit on Yashkura Radio.
Now that you have the four horsemen riding, now that you have the elements of this destruction on America, it's still everything is always a racial thing. Because of what? You have a kind of a man, I'll say it again, represented as the ant, still trying to exterminate the elephant. A death-dealing technology where he sexualized your children and shit each other. But y'all niggas are violent against each other more so than in Malcolm's time. But if I say, why don't you go kill these fucking police, kill these fucking FBI niggas, you ain't got shit to say. Terrorists, everybody, the number one terrorist is in the White House. Bush, Hillary, and Obama. Obama ain't talking about no black people. No. He's a human artificial. He said he's an American. He's an assimilationist. He went against his pastor and fucked up as Christian reverends on. Reverend Wright was right. Everything he said was right. You know how many times they told me, brothers, out with everything you said was right, but that was the time to play for it. So what is the time? Where is the time to play for it? But y'all niggas are violent against each other more so than in Malcolm's time. But if I say, why don't you go kill these fucking police, kill these fucking FBI niggas, you ain't got shit to say. Terrorists, everybody, the number one terrorist is in the White House. Bush, Hillary, and Obama. But Obama ain't talking about no black people. We kill the men, we kill the women, we kill the children, we kill the babies, we kill the blind, we kill the cripple, we kill the crazy, we kill the faggots, we kill the lesbians. I said, God damn it, we kill them all.
You only smoking dead cops. Why you think we got these hundreds with these?
Damn, this shit is
We don't smoke no ops, we only smoking dead cops. Why you think we got these hundreds with these red dots? If the police raid my crib, bitch, we gon' have a standoff. Trapper the cuss on me, shot his badge off. Wrapped him like a present, damn, I feel like Santa Claus. Riding with these 50s, yeah, them Zacks and Randolphs. All white T-top, we don't do no Reeboks. We wear glizzies with the George, that's how we rock. And it's fuck 12 unless it's Vladi Divac. I can't fuck with 12, not even those that ran with Eastside. The Muslims call him there, but most of y'all know him as Jesus. Pedophiles running around disguised as world leaders. And Hollywood